And it's Locatelli, Vierge and Piscini. Odendahl, Ekipatama and Dixon on row 10.
Way here in Italy, a good start there from Luti on second on the grid. In fact, he immediately powered up there. He's trying to fly through, and now Bastianini, the rookie, also. But it will be Luti that leads into this massive contact. That was started by...
Xavi Vierge was involved. Was it Fabio Di Antonio as well?
I think it was all started off by one of
11th place. He's always had stunning late race pace. Second half of races, Bastianini.
From the two Dynavolt intact riders there, 1 and 2. There is Bastianini, as Matt mentioned, just going up the inside of Simone Corsi, who sadly crashed down a second place. A good start. Baldassarri there, making progress, trying to go through on his teammate Augusto Fernandez. Calm Baldassarri in these moments. Across the line, though, to complete lap 1, it is the Swiss rider. Two 1XOX SAC team riders had an absolute disaster, and I think one of them was involved in that incident early on. Nagashima's gone. Someone hit into the back of Nagashima. And then, oh God, these guys got involved, and unfortunately, Ika Lekawona, rookie, and now Bastianini, then it's the experienced Simone Corsi, and then it's Lorenzo Baldassarri, so there's a 32. Onto the start-finish straight then, we ride on board with...
Clicking into his groove right now, as Steve mentioned, 151.881, the best lap we've seen from him. He was renowned in the Honda engine Moto2 era for nursing its tyres. Well,
over the crest they go, and then they'll brake hard. Alex Marquez just trying to avoid the grass there. Backing it in is Luca Marini as well as
Baltri. It's ahead of him. Clocker's close.
Moment for him.
Tell you what, older brother Mark's had a headache from the flu all weekend. Well, Alex Marquez had a headache.
That's not going to be able to quite do it into San Donato.
13th place last time out in Le Mans. For Marini, before that he had 4 top 10s in a row, but never really. Well, despite the early drama for Xavi Vierge, he's collected himself. He's actually done a pretty good job. He's in 13th place. It's 5 Bastianini behind him. Last time around, Bastianini was 3/10 of a second quicker than Lowe's. And again, and now Bastianini
tyres hit.
Well, that's going to...
Thanks to Simon for that info.
That'll cheer up KTM. He's clawed back 3/10 of a second on him. Into the final corner, Vicini on board with Alex Marquez. Rudiger broke the magic 300km/h mark for the first time. It was a perfect time to ride on board with Alex Marquez, just to see him wind up away. The replacement for Somkiat Chantra, I'm afraid his Grand Prix debut has come to a premature ending.
Right now inside the points, Nagashima and Gardner have hurt him. This is the battle for third. Marini just up
close to each other. Nagashima, Vierge clips Nagashima, jammed his front brake on, which slowed him up. He's the top 5 here, and he's dragging Lorenzo Baldassarri with him as well.
Yeah, Augusto Fernandez, MV Augusta frame. He's out of his home Grand Prix then at turn 8.
Well, Sam Lowe's has hit the Buffers big stop.
Races, but then in the end, towards the latter stage, when the fuel load lightens, he's able to come back.
It's advantage Navarro.
Simone Corsi's just dropped off our time screens as well, so I think he might well have had
front in Le Mans. He was untouchable. Simone Corsi, well, he was close to the front in Le Mans. He was the closest challenger to.
Managed it beautifully. Can he do the same again here? Luca Marini at the moment has just taken a couple of tenths out of the match.
He's got the speed, but he's not seeing enough checkered flags. Bastianini and Baldassarri all checked up behind him. Temperatures of nearly 30 degrees. Simon, we can pop down to him in pit lane, where I think he's got to be over or close to 7/10 of a second as he completes lap number 10. This is what he did in Le Mans once he hit, according to plan A for Schroeder at all. Fair play to him, he's fighting back as Baldassarri tries to swoop around. Quick one on that one, Steve. Alex Marquez, back-to-back wins. Catalonian Assen, 24.
That was Schroeder. We were on board with Baldassarri.
Well, he's not had back-to-back podiums in almost a year, Steve.
On Enea Bastianini. Fernandez then moves up into 7th place now. Here's your race leader. Closing down Alex Marquez, but Luca Marini now looks like he's going to pounce.
Well, Alex Marquez predicted yesterday, since the latest crasher in this race, Jake Dixon, he was down in 26th place. It's been a tough race for Dixon.
Alex Marquez clear off into the distance, and he's getting a bit desperate now to try and pass the Swiss rider.
Tom Lewis right now, that's for sure, because Alex Marquez has gone. Checking out, his advantage now is outside. this is brilliant by Alex Marquez. On this lap alone, in the first 3 sectors, he's picked up a hole.
Although it doesn't look like he's going to on this lap. Up towards turn 1 they roll.
Fifth Fernandez. He's in a different race, a league of his own right now, Marquez.
Shout out to place, and whilst we're looking at Luca Marini move up into second, it's a good moment to jump down to pit lane and hear from Pablo Nieto, who's with Simon.
A very good setup in the bike, and in the end, last week in Barcelona we make a test. These 2 days was really good.
Yeah, thanks to a memorable day, of course, for Sky VR46, the day that Pecco Bagnaia was crowned the 2018 Moto2.
3 seconds his lead. There's Lutti in third, then Navarro, and then Lorenzo Baldassari.
Attentive, needs much motivation or firing up for his MotoGP races, but
There's 2.3 his lead over Luca Marini, then Tom Lutti, then that man, Navarro, trying to
do all the hard work again. Oh, Baldassari was out of the seat there as well, coming out of turn 6, so a little bit of a warning for Baldassari.
Might even get better than that. If he's on the podium, that'll feel like a win for the number 7.
He's going to be wary, though, of the threat now. Stone podium for Marini and the team.
6 laps left here in Mugello. Alex Marquez crosses the line.
Marquez will probably tell you that this potentially could have been his 3rd win. Of course, he was cruelly denied engine Moto2 era, Alex Marquez, and finally when the cards are falling his way, in the 2020 factory Ducati team, Danilo Petrucci also vying for that spot. Decision coming very, perhaps won't be a bad move, Steve. All these rumours about Marc Marquez potentially moving to Ducati at some
humbling defeats that KTM have ever suffered in Moto2 since they actually arrived on the scene.
This is embarrassing and gets some news and insight on just what's gone so horribly wrong down at the Austrian factory, Simon.
They're not that keen on talking right now.
Right, saying, yeah, we're bringing new parts of the world, Steve. There's no guarantee that they are going to work as well. That's the key thing. We've got to make sure Intech, unfortunately, has retired. In a tough weekend for the American, a couple of crashes in practice. Yes, and these are crucial World Championship points at stake here. Tom Lutti's pace throughout the weekend.
So, Luca Marini there second, then it's Lutti, Baldassari just behind Baldassari.
He was dead last, 31st at the end of the first lap. He's on the Fianini. They're trying to find a way through to get inside the top 6 of Marcel Trotter. 3 laps to go. It's all Fernandez who has found a way through.
Yeah, Fernandez is about to make light work of how important that is, and of course, not just getting past Lutti, but getting himself on the podium.
From throwing a bit of a curveball the way of Marcel Trotter, because the pole man really from lap 5 onwards just has not been
on the race leader. We go down into pit lane with Simon.
Yeah, I just spoke to Emilio Alzamura, who is a fan
about his business in Moto2. He has been unflappable so far here in Mugello. He was unflappable.
Whether or not maybe he just needed a bit more fight, a bit more to go from him. Of course, he's getting
off for that final podium place, but Lutti not exactly in the comfort zone, but he's got a 6/10 of a second buffer now.
In Mugello. And this is smelling very Marquez, isn't it? The podium as Enea Bastianini's having a bit of a late moment. Navarro's lost a few places there.
Very, very soon. It's been another stunning late charge from him. It's going to be a first top.
Luca Marini back on the podium, well overdue that one. He looks like he's going to hold off Lutti for...
It's had a very, very lonely afternoon in 9th. He never really got himself into contention for the podium.
Makes it back-to-back wins in the intermediate class. Luca Marini takes second.
The only time previously in Alex Marquez's Grand Prix career he'd won back-to-back races. He's done it again now.
A couple of points behind Lorenzo Baldassari in the World Championship.
Luca Marini giving something for the Dunlop rear tyre as well, which is introduced in Jerez. But that man
finishes in 8th.
Late on as well, Steve. I've got to say, massive shout out. Fabio Di Gianantonio did get
KTM